What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing? I woke up this morning and I just said I'm proud of me. I am genuinely proud of me. When I look back over my life and I know what I've been through, I can honestly say I'm proud of me. You see, some of the stuff that I'm going through right now, had this been 5 years ago, shoot, had this been 2 years ago, I would have lost my mind. So I woke up this morning and I looked at myself and I said, you know what? I'm proud of me. God don't play about me. And see, we say that, but we don't put any context about that. And the reason why I can say God don't play about me, because I woke up this morning. God saw fit for me to wake up this morning because there's something in this world that I still have to do. I woke up this morning and I had two options. I can get up out my bed and say it's too cold. I can get up out my bed and say it's too hot. Either way, that's a choice that I have to make. So I woke up this morning and I choose to just say, you know what, I'm proud of me. And saying I'm proud of me should not irritate you. And that's why it is so important to who you choose to deal with in life. See, making a blanket statement of I'm proud of me, you need people around you that's going to say, man, I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of you too because I know what you've been through. I know how far you've come. And see, a lot of times, all of us have been through some mess. There's not nobody in this world that hasn't been through some mess. The thing is, so many people get stuck there. The mess becomes them. The mess is just how they identify. You know, you ever ask somebody, hey, how you doing? And then they tell you a litany of everything that's going wrong. See, because mess has become their identity. And for a while, I struggled with needing validation. That's why I'm saying today I can say I'm proud of me. See, when I was growing up, my grandmother gave me so much positive validation. And for people that know me, I'm talking about back in elementary, when I used to show up to school with the jerry curl, with the duck tail, and this is after it was out of style. And before I would leave the house, because my grandmother would cut my hair, and I would be in the kitchen, and she'd be cutting my hair, and then she'd tell me, go look. And I look in there, and I'm like, do you not love me? You gonna send me to school like this, right? But she would speak so much positivity into me that the haircut started to look nice. And I started to look and I'm like, okay, I see what you did there, Ma. Okay. And I would get out and get on that bus and them kids would be like, now I was cool. So you know what I'm saying? It would be little jokes, but it was like, what is going on? And all of that positive affirmation that I got at home, as soon as I stepped into the world, it was stripped from me. So as I grew up, I always needed validation. I needed you to tell me if I was good or not. And that's why in this content game, right, there's people out there right now who have probably made 30 videos that they haven't put out because they spend so much time looking at other people and what they're doing. And then you start looking at what you're doing and all of a sudden you're like, it's not that good. Man, I'm just going to wait. And I'm here to tell you that there's somebody out there in this world that is waiting on you to do what it is God wants you, that God told you to do. Somebody's breakthrough is tied to your breakthrough. That's why I am so transparent to when I go through some things, because I know that there's people out there that might be going through the same thing that I'm going through and they don't see a way out. Then here I am, I'm just a nobody, but here I am telling you how I overcame. And now you looking at me like, well, you know what? If he did it, then I can do it. Or maybe sometimes you just don't have the direction and you like, okay, Bubba, okay. Now I have just spoken life to you, but it's not coming from me. It's coming from God. And that's why so many people walk around this earth and they never fully feel fulfilled, because God has placed something in you that you have to birth. You have to bring it into the world, but you so worried about what everybody else gonna think. You so worried about if it's not gonna work. You so worried about if okay, well, if I put this product out there, nobody's gonna buy it, this, that, and the other. That's where the devil gets you. See, the devil just wants to convolute, things in your mind. And I'm telling you from personal experience, I have been doing this thing for a long time. I have to ask myself so many times, right? Like, what am I doing this for? I just want to be an inspiration. I like being able to get up and do a video and walk away from this, not knowing who's going to see it, not knowing if it's going to pop off, but I like knowing that I have done something that I feel that God has wanted me to do. So me saying that I'm proud of me should not irritate you. Me saying that I'm proud of me should not have people talking about, he think he all of that, this, that, and other. No, I think I am on my pathway to what God wants me to be. See, that's the thing. We are so worried about what everybody else got going on because it's a distraction from the real issue. And the real issue is you don't believe in you. And when you don't believe in you, You try to hold on to things that validate that feeling. You're scared of getting in a relationship, right? Because, your parents broke up or you seen this and you don't know, you know what I'm saying? So what you do is you go through life and you bleed on everybody else because at the end of the day, you don't want to really face reality is that you don't love you or you don't know who you are. And that's why I believe that God puts us in these moments of isolation. It's not to feel alone, but it's to strengthen your love for you. That's all that it is. Listen, let me tell y'all something. This year, I have been through a lot. And I'm talking about health wise. And I'm in the gym every day. But silently, I had so much stuff going on with me that I didn't know. And I kept hearing my grandfather's voice. He used to say this to me all the time when I was doing whatever. And he used to tell me, you don't want God to have to get your attention because sometimes when God gets your attention, as you laying on your back. See, when you're laying on your back, all you can do is look up. And sometimes laying on that back is being in that hospital bed. That's when God got your attention. Sometimes God gets your attention when these gas prices is going up and you don't know how you're going to get to work because you been spending your money on stuff that you know you ain't supposed to be spending your money on. Sometimes God will put you in a position that you've been borrowing money and you ain't paid nobody back. So now you done burned all your bridges and you take that moment and you say, man, family ain't nothing. Man, I can't depend on nothing. No, tell the whole story. You ain't paid nobody back. So now you are in a position that you ain't got nobody else to call. What do? You see, those moments, it seems like it's a heavy, but that's where you learn. When you in the gym and you working out, and you plateau, right? Let's just say you benching 250. Now you can bench 250, you know what I'm saying, 15, 20 times. That's signaling you that it's time to move up. You have already mastered that. Now it's time to move up. And that's life. Whenever you feel stagnant, take a moment and just look at your surroundings and say, okay, you know what, God? What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Because a lot of times we don't have those conversations. We think what we're supposed to be doing is the popular thing. We think that because we see, you know what I'm saying, our friend excelling, that's what we're supposed to be doing. When God don't want you to do that. It kills me when people say stuff like, if I won $1,000,000, I'm going to be set. No, you won't. No, you won't. Because God has given you everything that you need at this level and you still lack. So I just wanted to make this video just for anybody out there. You proud of you. Look at your life and look at what you've been through and understand that somebody out there needs you. Somebody out there needs your testimony. Somebody needs to know how you make your scars. Yeah, they might not be cute, but your scars tell a story, and somebody else needs to read that book. I hope y'all have a blessed day.